Hi everyone, it's Krista, and I wanted to do a video on my entry for the Iamroses in the Garden contest. I wanted to do something kind of like a statuette, so this is how I did mine. And I did my Iamroses different. I didn't do them just as flowers, I did them in different little ways. First, I used as my boarding and my support, I used chipboard from that they had a dollar bin from Michael's, and I actually, let me go ahead and turn this around here so you can see. On this had this up here, also down here, but I cut it off. And this was just a square down here, and I added buttons down here to make it level to help support it. And then of course I paper backed it. And this came from, this paper here is like background, the ink backgrounds that Tim Holtz has in his papers. And the top one here comes from the Tatter Time from DCWV. And then this right here, this little sonnet section, I know it's kind of hard to see here. Let's see if I can show you. It's going to be kind of hard. But that comes from the Mariposa. On one of the Mariposa papers from DCWV as well. And what I did was on the trees, I cut them out with grunge board and I colored them with some Glimer mist. Sorry, my little tree back here is kind of falling now. They're kind of hard to support because they get heavy with the leaves. I apologize for that. Come on, stay. There we go. No. There we go. There. Maybe. Please. Okay. Anyway, so I used the hydrangeas from Iamroses and I colored them with mustard seed. And these are what they look like before they're actually colored, to give you an idea. They're really pretty. I just cut them in fourths and I colored both sides and dried them. This is the number, and it's kind of hard to read. I believe it's like ZP10-1. I'll try to list it at the bottom so that way you guys can see. I'm actually really impressed. This was my first time I had ever ordered from Iamroses, and I absolutely love them. I was always like Prima, but honestly, I don't think I'll ever buy Prima again because you get so much more for your money. And, well, can't say I probably won't ever use Prima. Maybe if I see them on clearance. But as far as I'm concerned, Iamroses. Okay, sorry, let me get back to where I was. And also, if you look, and it's kind of hard to see as well, but if you look at my second tree back here, it has a different kind of leaf. And it also has flowers on it too. But the leaves for it was another kind of flower. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Arlene did a video where she featured the Puffy Daisies, and so that's actually what I used for those. And I just cut the petals off and I put them on the tree, and I believe the number for those is like PS-15. And as a gift for ordering, Booma was nice enough to send me some of these little cute little tiny daisies that look like this, and I believe the number for them is P20-1. They were a gift, so I used those as my flowers, and I colored one with like a peach and then one with a scarlet. This tree is driving me nuts. Sorry guys, it's gonna be the bane of my existence. And then if you look down, let me show you this tray. Right here, this was one of those robin eggs that you can buy from Michael's, and I cut it in half and I warped it so I can kind of mold it to make it look like a rock. And I believe I got it from Michael's, and so it looks like a rock, and I used the other half of it back here as a rock. And I put a bunny on this one and a little butterfly. And then in my tree, I fussy cut some little birds. And I believe I got those from the butterfly came from Mariposa. And the bunny rabbit and the birds came from Webster pages. And then I made a bush back here using the hydrangeas. And I just cut them kind of like right across the bottom and made a bush, and then put a butterfly in it. And then on my flowers here, I put just a pearl in the middle of them. And then I put another little bunny rabbit right here. And then I made this beautiful little flower. It's like multiple layers of the daisies, and put a little black pearl. And there's another rock, and there are some more butterflies here. And it's hard to see, but this is like a little tiny bird. And in the pictures, my husband and I. And I made a path on the bottom out of diamond dust, and I colored it using Latte with the Adirondack inks. And that is my entry, and I hope you guys like it. And like I said, I wanted to do it a different way where it was kind of like 3D. I'm gonna fix that when I go in. And I actually made the picture so I could change it. I put Velcro behind it. Oh, this thing is driving me nuts. And like I said, I used grunge board and cut it up, cut the tree's base out with my Cricut. And sorry, I know I'm saying and I absolutely hate when people say that, but it actually took a lot of hours, and it was so annoying how much time it took, but it was so worth it to have something different, and it'll be nice to have that sitting out. And I really think it came out like I was kind of hoping it would, kind of Midsummer Night's Dream in the Garden kind of thing. And thank you guys so much for this chance. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see a little bit more. Thank you guys so much. It's been a privilege. Thank you guys again. Bye bye.